And
Conversations with halos is kind of tilted. The foundation is strong because Jehovah built it. You can feel the spirit and positive energy. Questions asked comfortably like you're talking with family. Get ready to settle in. Wait for the show to begin. Invite a couple of friends. It's time for Unhinged.
Introduce to you Get You Home Towing, a family company with the sole purpose to get you home. Whether you need roadside assistance or transport services, we have a flatbed big enough to transport any vehicle to its destination. Our offer to you is our gratitude and great service at a much cheaper price. We are also open to transport through long distances. If you need us, all you have to do is call that number. I'll see you soon.
hey, y'all. Hey, good evening and welcome. You have joined us on our Unhinged Live Tribe 2.0 edition. We're excited that you decided to join us this evening as we prepare to give you some of this joy tsunami. You know, we're going to get some knowledge nuggets in here, but as always, you're going to get a huge dose of love. I am so excited to see all of our tribe faces today. So welcome to all of you. Welcome to our replay viewers. Going to give you a quick rundown and then we get right into the show. Why? Because we got a lot of ground to cover in these next few minutes as we connect and share so much with all of you. So listen. You already know we're going to go around and see how everyone is doing. We're going to make sure we've got our super fan shout out. We got a couple of segments that we'll present to you. We may or may not have some of your favorites. So you never know whether we've got views from the petty pew. We've got merrily down the stream. We've got what's really going on. All of those things. But before we get into all of those things, right? You know how we get it started. We got to go around the round table and ask, how you doing? So, Jackie, I'm going to start with you. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. You know, I was out and about this past weekend, so I'm back in town, back on the grind. And I'm doing real good. It's always nice to get a little R&R. It's necessary. It is vital to our survival. So yeah, can't complain. I can't complain.
Love yeah, you had us a little bit all like, wait a minute, like we could carry bags, like just to putting that reminder out there if you need a poolside buddy. I promise we all ready to sign up to be that poolside pal for you. So
listen, we're gonna take it into we're gonna take it international live, coming at y'all live. We'll talk about it later.
No, they got to know where we gonna pop out. But listen, y'all already heard it. Jackie don't say things that she not about doing. So stay tuned for us being international. Queen Shelby, how are you this evening?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. I am doing well. I am not popping out anywhere because I hibernate in the winter. So unless we're popping over to someplace warm, you'll find me right here. So otherwise, all is going so far so good with the week.
Awesome. Good stuff. Marisol, Girl Talk Nails, how you doing?
I am doing well. Booked and busy, booked and blessed, just booked, period. Booked all around because my family is keeping me busy right about now. So I'm just blessed that I could have time with them. You know, there was a time that I thought that my husband wouldn't be around, and so he is here. And so I'm busy taking care of all things home.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Glad to hear that, and I'm sure he's happy to be driving you crazy. So
Right. That
good
part.
stuff. Bliv, Nash, how are you doing?
What's good? What's good? I'm all right. I'm just over here winter prepping, trying to get the house right, get rid of all those little drafty areas in the home, working on music as always, and
Good
just
stuff.
chilling in the cut. That's it.
Good stuff. Literally, I don't know if you're chilling right now. I'm feeling a little bit more warm and toasty now that I see you bundled up. So it may be menopause, but you might be channeling through the airways to be like, okay, we nice and warm. And y'all know we gotta close it out to check in. Tilted, how you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Literally, I'm sitting here cozy with my favorite blanket. Yes, it's SpongeBob. Judge your mama. Judge your mama. But it's cold. And much like our Queen Shelby, I tend to typically enjoy hibernating in the winter. So I won't be popping out but so much unless it's absolutely necessary. I'm like, who thrust us into this sudden cold vortex? I mean, what's really going on? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I'm out here slapping shea butter on my ashy knuckles on a regular basis. You said menopause, so I'm about to keep it real, Karen. I've been fighting ashiness, something serious since this
mm, mm,
cold
mm.
snap.
You better use my cuticle oil on them ashiness.
Girl, I got cuticle oil on my desk. I got the little special creams. I got the hand sanitizer because people be nasty. They don't wash their hands. I don't know what's really going on. But I'm trying to remain as healthy as possible these days. And I'm sure y'all all share the same sentiment.
That's fine. So
Wow.
that's what's really going on.
I love it. I love it. I'm glad that we had the opportunity to come together to be able to just gather all around. And I'm grateful that we had time to be outside because listen, the last time we were together for at least the majority of the tribe, Liv, we missed you, but we had nice weather, right? Like it was nice outside, and as Jackie was out, she sent some of her warm weather at least my way. I don't think it made it all the way up to y'all, but it made it here to North Carolina because we had
You
70
rubbing it in, rub it in, rub it in.
Mhm.
We gonna call it our second summer. We
Ah,
go through the hot and then the cool and then the cold and then it circles back around. So all of the fun stuff with that. But I love that, as we figure out like all of the things that we are doing. So I wanna shoot it back to you all for a minute, right? Because we often share who our super fan shout out is, and I got some things in mind, but I want to see if you all have folks that you all want to shout out today. So we gonna do a roundtable shout out this evening. Why? Because we get to do that. So Marisol, I feel like I'm gonna start with you. Shout
okay.
out.
Okay, so
Who you shouting out?
okay, so I'm shouting out Javada Crawford, okay, and her new book.
Love
Well,
it.
it's called Moving in Place More Than Boxes. Moving is about you, not just stuff. And I was really pleasantly surprised because you think I thought to myself, oh, moving boxes, okay, let's see. And really it was really good. The first thing that caught me was on page 1. Before anything moves, there's the moment, not a list, not a label, just a quiet shift in your chest. You're still, but not settled. This isn't about organizing your closet, it's about organizing your courage, about making
Oh,
space for the life you already live, ready to live. You're ready to live. So that struck a chord with me, and I was like, what? I gotta keep reading this.
I
And
love
then
it.
I just happened to bump into because I'm organizing. I took the advice, I took her advice and I said, well, let me get to organizing. I bumped into how do you call that? The space holder, the book, the page holder that
Yes.
my aunt that passed away a couple of years ago made just for me.
Oh, I
And
love that.
inside there's cookie, what do you call those from the cookie, the Chinese thing?
The
The
fortune, fortune.
yeah, the fortune
Chopsticks.
cookie. It says dwelling on the negative simply contributes to its power.
All right.
So
Listen,
I found all of that
Sensei.
just by looking and reading in her book, y'all. So get to it.
I love it. All right, Sensei Marisol. We appreciate that. Shouting out one of our guests and adopted tribe family. Definitely some good things. I enjoyed that, and you sparking another question when we come up in here. But we'll see if we get to that today or not.
Okay.
All right, Jackie, who you shouting out?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna shout out my girl Kamish McDonald. She recently joined the Joy Tsunami. I would have shout her out because actually the first time she was introduced to the podcast, it was a conversation she and I had been having. Like y'all were literally talking about a conversation we had just had. And I was like, yo, we were just talking about that. And so, it's nice to welcome her in and looking forward to, yeah, all the little nuggets she's going to get from
Love it.
just
Love
tapping
it.
into the Joy Tsunami. So
There you
big
go.
shout out to her and looking forward to her joining us on more excursions. She actually came out to check us out a couple weekends ago when we were out and about, and she really enjoyed that experience. So she likes what we're doing, and I think she's gonna continue to find
Love
that
it.
it's all love and joy over here.
Ow! We love it. We love it. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell a friend and bring them too. That's what we know. Come on and hang with the crew. All of the things. All right, Shelby. Who you want to shout out this evening?
Well, they're not viewing, but I want to shout out the William Allen High School ninth graders. I
Nice.
go in once a week and I teach them mindfulness and give them tools to handle stress and depression and anxiety and all of those things. And of course, we're not allowed to speak to them about Jesus or God or anything spiritual. We just go in and do what we have to do and come out. And within the last 3 weeks, there's been 3 kids after class who say to me something regarding God and them studying and um, last week's assignment was to do something kind for someone else. So I go around the room and I ask them, were you able to do something for someone else? And I see in the corner of my eye 2 kids like elbowing each other. Like, should we tell her? Should we tell her? So I thought it was going to be, something like took the garbage in for the neighbor or something. Because I gave them some suggestions and I wanted them to document how that made them feel. So the two over in the corner, they were like, we did Bible study together. I said, what? I said, okay, so since you brought it up, you opened the door for me to speak to you about Jesus and God.
Mhm.
And they were just so excited, very young. They're 14 years old. The previous week, a young guy, and I prejudged him because he looked like someone who would come into the school and shoot the school up. I'm just going to put it out there. He looked very suspicious, sus, as the kids say. But
Yes.
after the class, he said, we had talked about finding a quiet space. And he said, Miss, because that's my name, Miss. Um, he said, I go sit on the park bench and I read my Bible. I'm like, what? Marisol, clutch my purse. What? He said, oh my goodness. He said it was new to him and God's new to him. And I said, oh, nothing's new to God.
Mhm.
He knew, I went into full blown ministry with this little boy because I had prejudged him based on his look. And
Wow.
then he burst out. Then I started crying. I was like, oh my God, you're going to make me cry because of my prejudgment of him. But I think with this particular group of kids that I'm working with, I think that the future is pretty bright with these kids because they're listening. They just don't want me to know that they're listening. So
Right.
it's just been it's been a great season so far with these ninth graders, and I'm so impressed by them.
I'm very appreciative to know that the school system and the school district, right, is allowing this because woo, I'm
Well,
just I'm well,
well, I don't know if they're really allowing it, but since the kids opened up to me about that, that sort of opened the door for me to have a conversation with them. And for
yes,
that, I'm grateful because they felt comfortable enough with me to say that to me and not to their peers. Because you know how
right,
kids are, they're like, what's this Bible thing about? You know how that is. And so
yes,
I'm very honored that they chose to share their faith
yeah,
with me.
yeah.
Um, I
But
think
even Shelby, you being in there having the mindfulness exercises with them, right? Like that is so very important. I mean, I couldn't imagine, and I'm sure all of us could agree, we could not imagine better person to be doing going through that exercise with them, but for them to have the opportunity to reflect, right? Ninth grade, wasn't no reflection time. We was trying to figure out how we taking the car, where the parents gonna be, what time is the party, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
our priorities was on everything else but
yeah,
what you just said, that mindfulness. And so I love that
yeah,
these group of students get the opportunity to remember to take that time out, and I know that their community is going to see the impact of them
yes,
just having that chance to say, all right, no, I'm gonna chill for a minute. I don't always have to be busy. I get to take
right,
a moment to reflect. So
yep.
good shout
I
out, good.
think that I think that Shelby is an earth angel. She's one of God's helpers. Like when
I'm
I
gonna
was
turn
growing
the
up,
camera
my
off.
yeah, I you are a earth angel. That's it.
I
Well,
I
love
would
that.
concur. I would
I
well,
absolutely
love
concur.
that.
Hmm.
it's humbling, and that will make me cry.
All
So
Oh,
right, yeah, man.
that is thank you. That's
yeah.
it.
When I was growing up, my grandfather was a pastor, and I would always, go to him for advice, and he would tell me just like that. He would tell me, "Don't be afraid. You just look for the helpers, the earth angels, and you'll know them. You'll know them, and I swear you're one of them.
You will know
You,
them. You will know them.
you will know them.
And they always have giving spirits, right, Marisol? Like we ain't gonna
Yeah,
we
you
not we
know.
don't want Shelby to cry, but I said this to somebody because it's a lot that we don't always understand, or we don't get to realize the impact of our individual person, right? Like this was supposed to be for later, but we gonna talk about it. And believe I ain't forget, don't worry, we coming to you too. um the impact of our presence, right? The impact of us being in a room, and like we just had the opportunity, Shelby, to celebrate you in your iconic role in the fashion industry and design, and you are other things to other people, right? Like we could say, hey Shelby, I need to do so and so and so, and you will take the time to give wisdom. You'll take the time and be like, that's the craziest thing I ever heard, right? Like whatever it is, you're gonna be real with it. And most people only know, maybe at one facet of who you are, and that goes for each of us, right? So um
Mhm.
Marisol, we talked about opening the NEPA book, and I'm just, oh, this is nice. Who all is advertising? We turn to the page, and me and your husband are cracking up because it's your picture that's in there. And I said, this is the thing. I've seen that picture that it almost, like I had to stop myself because I was like, oh yeah, that's Marisol. Oh, who on the next page? Wait a minute. That's Marisol and Girl Talk Nails, right? Like, so, yeah, I got enough to go around. Don't worry, we're gonna make everybody blush. I got all the details, believe. So, join in. We'll stay out of trouble. But knowing that we get that opportunity to see y'all just shine in such a special way and say, I know that person, right? I see them, and we can vouch for y'all, right? Like it's not like I don't know nothing about them. I don't know how they getting these awards. I don't know
Ah,
who think they doing a good job, right? Why are they on these pages? We absolutely are able to chronicle and say, yep, that's well deserved. Yep, they work for that. Yep, and much more to come to for all of the things that they doing. All right, we're gonna take a gushing break, right?
thank you, family.
All right, so that everybody can catch their breath.
Right, get Shelby some tissue.
Want no buckets of water. Bliv, who you want to shout out in the super fan shout out today?
Shout out on my real heads who hustle to the morning till it's time to go to bed legally. Um, Everybody watching this podcast right now, I want to shout out everybody going through hard times. I want to shout out everybody that knows how to put that Vass on that ash. I want to shout out Beckett's chicken joint. Oh, my bad, Beckett's rib joint for always providing good eats when I'm hungry. And I also want to shout out my little cousin Tay, who took his talents to the army. So while you're going through the grind of boot camp or whatever, if you need some positive music, I hope you're playing some Bliv Mash and I'm making new music for you, my boy. That's it.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, Tilted, we coming back around. Super fan shout out. Who you shouting out today?
Oh, wow. I would like to actually shout out one of my coworkers. Her name is Sabrina. Now, Sabrina is a Southern woman of a certain age. She could also be referred to as a queenager. But this woman has been displaying such generosity towards the staff in that she's a snack lady. You know, you had the candy lady down the block. Well, we got the snack lady in the building. And I promise you, this woman has taken her time to speak to just about every one of us, at least the people on our floor, to find out what we like as far as snacks. And she has her magical stash spots where we can always go and find exactly what we need. So I just want to say thank you, Miss Sabrina, for supplying me with my unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tart because I don't like the extra icing on my Pop-Tart and I like to eat it untoasted. Thank you for providing some comfort. Liv mentioned so many people are going through hard times, and that act of kindness, that act of generosity, I don't know her financial stature. I do know that she's a foster parent. I do know that she's adopted many children and is still covering those children even into adulthood. And some of her adopted children are actually special needs. So Sabrina's a different kind of lady. She speaks with a Southern drawl. She will never let that change, and she will always refer to you as Miss Nikita or to me as Miss Nikita when she sees me, and that brings you some comfort, especially for those of us who have Southern roots, to just know that there's someone willing to, just extend that smallest act of kindness every single day. It encourages us because the work we do, where I do the work I do, is not always easy. No days are the same. It's like I said, I appreciate my unfrosted Pop-Tart, Miss Sabrina. So you my super fan shout out today.
I love it. I love it. And listen, I don't want no frosting on my Pop Tart either. So
Me either.
be rocking on that. I want my plain. I eat the plain strawberry.
Mhm,
So when I'm eating them, right? So
mhm.
Right.
before we talk about some of our guilty pleasures, because it's on my list, but I want to give my super fan shout out. And so tonight I want to give a super fan shout out to Leslie Coleman. And the Coleman crew. I'm a say it together because there are times where sometimes we have friendships where it's we need the folks all the time. I'm grateful for those of you who are my friends because y'all know I be MIA like Jackie at a special event. Anyway. You see, now you see me, now you don't. However, I'm grateful for Leslie. So what you see in the background was a gift that her mom, and her daughter had delivered for me. Not everybody got the address. Y'all know I'm somewhere in North Carolina. But if you say you sending something, I promise you will get an address. It's stay in the clipboard real quick. Um, and this gift right here is something that I get to see every day, right? Like, so when I moved down here, I had it in my office, and I would go into my office. And then when COVID hit, they was like, "You taking all your stuff out your office? Like, are you quitting?" I said, "No, I need my stuff with me," right? That's my motivation for every day. And so this is a world map behind me. And I promise you, I still got the little note that came with it. And the note said, "Your reminder of the reach of your impact, world changer," right? Like, down with her for life. Anyway, we love Leslie. She always supporting. We never know when we gonna see her, because she just gonna pop through at any given time to support the tribe. So we super just love you, girl. For real. Leslie Coleman, all of the things. All right. Now we had our love fest. Woo! Everybody good. All of the things we talked about how to keep Jackie in the room the last time that we met. So we not gonna give that secret away, because then she's gonna try to do something different the next time we come together. But listen, so Marisol started this, right? Because she was sharing about the book that she's reading. And so I may need your vocal chops tilted for you to sing our Merrily Down the Stream song. You remember, it been a while since we've actually
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I actually got a little bit of water. Hold up.
Okay.
okay,
Wet that whistle. Wet that whistle.
okay, right?
All right, look. Ready?
Ready.
It's time to point your remote control at the TV screen. Oh, I ain't did this in a while, Karen. Why you let me go? Merrily, 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 merrily. Find something to stream or read or listen to on an audio book. Yeah. All right, there you go.
There we go. So we set it up. Marisol shared with us one of our recent tribe visits on one of our episodes, what she was reading. So, so now we're gonna go around. What have you been reading, listening to, and maybe even creating? Because we creatives over here, right? That just has got you in that chokehold right now. Like, I got to finish what I started, because that's the thing. So, yeah, Jackie, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay, okay. So listen, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret about me. Okay. Not everybody know this, but I'm a sci-fi fan.
Mm.
I love sci-fi. So newest season of Witcher dropped, The Witcher, okay, on Netflix. And it's a Monster Hunter series. My guilty
He is so
pleasure.
happy.
I love it so much. It is my guilty pleasure. I started watching as soon as I saw it drop. I said, "All right, let me start watching it." And I've started watching it a couple times, and I've been picking the wrong time to do it because first of all, I don't often get time to just sit and watch the tube. Between work and the kids and all the extracurriculars, I don't often find the time. So when I do, by the time I turn it on, next thing I know, it's watching me. So I hadn't gotten a chance to really delve into it. I said one of these days it's got to be a Sunday afternoon where I'm up, like I just woke up, like I'm up. Then I can actually like really dive into it and
Love
really
it.
watch. But I'm looking forward to finishing this season. And yes, I do love that. I love sci-fi. It's just I love fantasy. That's my thing. Like reality TV, I can't do. Like if it's too real, I don't like it. Like like it's gotta be far fetched and way to the left, and then I love it. I don't know what that is. I think because I spend so much time in reality, I'm like, I need something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing I have to deal with on a daily basis. Monster hunting. Got it.
It's like Buffy.
Monster.
Remember Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Is it like
Mhm.
that? Oh my
It's
God, I
sort of
love
like,
that
but
stuff.
yeah, it's a little less. There's some drama there, but yeah, it's along those lines of just fantasy, nothing you will ever see in real life. I like it.
And that's the purpose of these questions, so we get to do a deeper dive into what we might be signing up for if we say we're gonna have a chill TV night. That so now we know it's gonna be a monster chill TV night if we get on that side over there. Tippett, I can't leave you out of this one. What you watching, listening to, all of the things.
Well, I've been watching Beauty and Black on
Okay.
the streaming network with the red letter that ain't sending us no checks yet. Listen, I've been caught up since season one. Now they got us on pause or on mute, as Miss Beyonce would say. They got us on mute waiting for the second half of the second part of Beauty and Black, and it is the most twisty, turny, ratchety black excellence, fabulosity I have ever watched or in a long time. I've watched in a long time. I won't say ever, but it is really, really good. I don't know if any of you have tapped into it, but baby, uh, Tyler Perry keeps doing these things, and just taking us places that we didn't know we needed to go. But I'm in there. I'm caught up with Beauty and Black on the streaming network with the red letter that's not sending us any checks yet.
I like Tyler Perry's movies. I don't care what anybody says.
I love it.
Same. I've been a Tyler Perry fan since day one. So you
I
let me
was used to
know.
watch his plays.
Oh yeah, I've been to New York quite a few times to see him when he first started out. I still have the whole DVD collection box set of all
Love
of
it.
the Broadway productions. I'm an active subscriber to his BET Plus app. What else? And he's also caught me up with his rendition of Ruth and Boaz, also on the same streaming
I
network.
saw that.
I thought that movie was very well done with the modern day twist. And who doesn't like wine? Let's talk about the fine
Wow.
man in the vineyard that happened to be the one to own it.
Wow. Hey, Tyler,
Okay.
Tyler, if you watching, get my friend Nikita. If you watching, Tyler.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. And
Thank
I
you,
definitely,
Marisol.
I enjoyed Ruth and Boaz. I thought that was an interesting thing, and we saw mixed reviews on that. So for all of these things, I say watch for yourself, right? Like you know what you like, so don't always listen to everybody who says no, it's bad, it's bad. I thought it was a sweet story, good story. I like Tyler's writing. I'm gonna say this, right? Like I know many people are like, I don't like the Medea or I'm tired of it. The laughs were the laughs. I appreciated it. And on the word of those DVDs, all of my children know all of those things line by line, but I like his writing outside. Like I love him being a director and a writer and the stories that he puts the voices to. So love that. So I'm blaming Marisol for this merrily down the stream moment because it's twofold. So we were talking about streaming, right? And what crime shows that we like to stream. And the question just came up, and I was like, yeah, my husband loves NCIS. Like, he will stay up all day and night, be like, you got somewhere to be in the morning and turn that stuff off. So that's his watch. But then she mentioned something about watching All's Fair. And
Mm.
it was just about a line. And when I tell you that my husband doesn't like, I normally watch those shows, right? The girl shows, the rom com, all those things. When he doing something else, he like out the house. He ain't gonna interrupt my watching. I need about 45 minutes to an hour to get through an episode. So I'm like, where you at? Don't come back for the next hour so I can watch this. Well, we did not coordinate, but he is also a fan of Glenn Close. And when I tell you, okay, whatever channel that's on, because I don't keep track. I see something and then I press play. That's what we do for all of that. But I'm enjoying the show. He's enjoying the show. We binge watched probably about 3 episodes back to back
It's
to
just
back.
so good.
And I didn't mean to like it because some of the folks I don't always rock with. Y'all know I'm not
Yeah.
a trend person, but I love good
Mhm.
acting. And so I did appreciate the amazing storyline. And because of Marisol, we had a couples viewing of All's Fair.
Why? He's hooked with me. He's hooked with me. I was like, yes, I got a bestie to watch a novela.
It may not ever happen again, so we'll see. I'm taking a
No.
moment. We're gonna be happy with it because most times he just come in and roll his eyes if he sees something like, just why? Like, why is this a television show? So,
I
um,
just like that they're all bossing up, and you
same.
never really know what happens in that world, and they're giving you a glimpse.
And a reminder, right? You can boss
That
from whatever
everybody is
area you're in.
human.
Yes, all of the good things, all the good things. Okay, Shelby, what you binging on?
Well, I'm a little boring. um, I nothing, nothing. I watch like I just can't. I can't commit like that. Like I'll watch if it's over an hour. I'm not. It's like I'm addicted to like Dateline and 2020 those murder things. I need to
You
know
see? Oh my
the
God.
behavior of the murderer in case he shows up here. I'll know what to do, especially the solved ones. I don't like unsolved crimes. You got to tell me. You got to tell me what's going on so I can know what to do, right? But yeah, I'm like Dateline, and there's so many Datelines. I used to binge on Snapped, that show where it's always
Yes.
someone. Girl, Donald took it off the TV. He took it off the cable. One day I came home. I'm looking for my Snapped. It's not available. I was so mad.
He
I
said he's
was.
not about to be an
He was about to
episode
snap.
on
He
Snap.
said no. He told. I remember he told my
I'm
mother-in-law. He
gonna
said,
be a
"I don't know what's
victim.
going. I don't know what's going on with Shelby. She sure is watching a lot of Snap." But in the meantime, I'm reading Razor Blade Tears,
Ah,
and it is a Southern thriller. Like you gotta read it. So this is for my book club on December the first Saturday in December. I got so much reading to do, but it's got me in the clutches. So I'll probably finish it this weekend. But it's such a thrill. I usually am not a thriller. Well, I like to watch thrill, but not read
Ah!
about it. I like to watch, but not read about it. So this has captured, and if even if a book does not capture my attention within like the first chapter,
oh
I
yeah.
can't. I have investment issues. I can't invest. I can't invest in it if it's not. I should be a man because if it doesn't hold my attention, like I'm out. So but this has my attention, and always Dateline or the murder solving shows. I need to know what happened before I go to sleep because it might be right out in my mind. The murderer is always lurking, so I have to be prepared. That's why I watch those shows. I'm like, why she didn't run? Girl, you got a knife in the kitchen. Where's the gun? I'm screaming at the TV. Where's the gun? Get the hammer. Listen, when Donald secret, since Jackie shared a secret, so Donald travels a lot. I keep a hammer. When I live by myself, I just keep a
You
hammer,
better
a hammer and a knife. And, and
listen.
my grandfather
Yeah.
lived next door to me with an old fashioned rifle with those red cartridges that you put in the gun. So I know
Hmm.
how to shoot. I just don't want to.
That's a fair thing. My sister has a baseball bat, not
Girl, listen, I had to take a, let's say, I had to take a taxi, over this. And my
yeah.
girlfriend called me up and she said, "Oh my God, why you didn't call me? You didn't take a taxi." I said, "Girl," and I took something out of my pocket. I was like, "You think I was not ready? Are you crazy?" I was in the back just waiting, like, yeah, go ahead and play yourself because you going
Listen, fun fact.
Shake,
There
shake,
is
shake.
There's a whole market for all of
Listen,
those
you gotta be
soul
ready for
sisters.
just in case. You're not gonna catch me sleeping
It
like that
is.
and not in no
It is.
cab by myself.
It is. It
Well,
is.
I
Karen,
go with
you said we're learning a lot about each other. That
Are
is
we
yeah.
true.
not? Are we
You got a
not?
lot of shape. Got a
And I'm
lot of
gonna tell you
shakers
this
on the
right
string.
now. We traveling together. All you guys that are with me are gonna be safe. How's that for an
You're gonna
answer?
be safe with me because when I
You're
have
gonna
my
be
cowboy
safe.
boots on, there's
Oh,
something there's something in my cowboy boots always. Don't be rolling up on me thinking I'm just grinning. I'm grinning because I'm trying to think how quick can I
Oh,
get to
who are
my
we?
how fast can I get to my ankle?
Who are we? Who are we? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's
unless my arthritis is acting up and then I can't bend down and get my
Yes,
food.
there was a point to this. Wait,
I
Blair, we
know.
didn't
We
get
have
to
we
here.
have we have
But
derailed. The train
what
has
are you
left the
streaming,
station.
listening to, doing something?
Well, who was that?
Meanwhile, Liv looking like the bandit wrapped up over there right now.
We a bunch of criminals. Look at us.
Hold on. Hold on. Whose turn is it?
It's your
Yours.
turn, Blair.
It's my turn?
Yeah, what you
Okay.
streaming, creating, reading, all of those things.
I'm on that reality stuff. There's this show called Special Task Forces where they take a bunch of celebrities and they have them do a whole bunch of military training. I love that. Physical 100,
Oh
where like
yes,
100
that's
people gotta
wonderful.
compete. There's one winner. I like Survivor. Um, the Squid Games with the real people. That's the type of stuff I'm on.
I love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Love it. That's surprising. Believe I'm glad to hear that. I've not watched the special forces. I saw it come up. Like I said, I see it and I press play. That's my commitment to any of this stuff. Like, oh, press play. What y'all doing over there? But what's like one of your favorite things about watching those kind of physical shows?
Well, for one, like a show like Survivor can kind of teach you what to do if you ever get stranded out there, or let's say the power grid crashes or something. I mean, everybody be thinking it's all sweet. You gotta know how to live off of nature. So it'll show you stuff like that. Physical 100. I mean, things like that. For everybody thinks they can fight. Everybody thinks they're strong until you get put in the atmosphere where it's realistic. So that's why I
I
like
break
shows
down
like
and
that.
cry.
Because everybody think they the big bad one, and you get put down, and they like, how? What you mean, how?
I love it.
That's why I like stuff like that. It's real, you know.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I appreciate you all for sharing. So listen, we digging into this, get to know each other. And I'm gonna tell you why, because we've had the opportunity to fellowship at different events, right? But we don't always we sometimes are focused on what's going on in front of us, right? There's a show, there's something we supposed to do, we signed up for something, but I'd had this thing, and on my way home from picking something up, I was like, "Oh, we adding this question to the conversation." So I was riding past a frequently visited dessert shop, and the hot light was on. That's all I thought. I'm gonna say right
Oh,
there. So it started as the hot light was on. I was like,
stop
don't
it.
nobody need that, right? No good gonna come from that.
Not
And
one
then I
drop.
said, well, while I'm taking my travels, right, let me just see, because when you frequent, so I heard when you frequent these places, right, and you get an app, they usually have rewards and stuff. From what I heard, right, I'm reporting right now. And from what I heard, every now and then there was a deal, and then I went in there, and somebody went in there, and it was a deal, and the hot light was on. But then they have a hot light happy hour. Who in not fitting into their Christmas dress made this up? Hot light happy hour where you literally get a dozen donuts for like half the price. So my guilty pleasure. My only problem is when the light is on and my husband goes, he decides we need 2 dozen. We don't need 2 dozen of nothing up in
Yes,
here.
you do.
Who,
Yes, you do. Because it don't take but 5 minutes to eat 6 of them.
who eating?
Somebody-
And then I got to call Shelby.
How would I know that?
Whoopsie.
Then I
How would I
gotta
know
call
that?
Shelby and figure out
It'll
how
be
to
like Scooby snacks. Scooby snacks.
figure out how to ship all my clothes so that we can let them all out because we done ate 2 dozen. So I only got 1 dozen.
I
But my
gave them
guilty
up.
pleasure, it
I
is
gave them up.
very,
They're so
very, very,
good.
very, 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 very
Very, very
difficult for
good.
me. Difficult for me to ride past when the hot light is on. Now, if I ride back past there and ain't no hot light on, I don't care nothing about them donuts. I'm telling you that right now. Like I could slither on past and it's never a thing. But something about that hot light being on that get me in a chokehold every single time. So just know we got happy hour, hot light happy hour donuts in the house right now. And I know when he walk in the door, he gonna be like, "What happened? The light was on. The light was on."
I'll pay you the shipping fee. I drove down to Maryland. This is how bad, this is how delicious these donuts are. I drove down to Maryland to get, because you know you can't get them in Pennsylvania. I drove down to Maryland to get me some donuts and turned around and came back. And by the time I got back, there might have been 2 in that box.
Thank you, Shelby. You let me know I'm on the right track. That's
You're on
all
the
I'm
right track.
saying.
I had to give them up though. I said, "Ooh wee!" I was thicker than a donut. You know, when the donut is hot, it's real. You mash it down, it's out flat. And not when you eat them, you become unflat.
I love it. I love it. You said for all of y'all who joining us, let us know what is your guilty pleasure. Is it food? Is it what? Now listen, this is not tilted at the dark, so you keep it at least PG 13. That's all I'm saying. PG 13. Don't go past that 13. However, we all have guilty pleasures. Sometimes it's food, sometimes, and we talked about we've got a lot of stuff going on, right? And sometimes stress comes to our door, and there are different things that we do to get some type of relief. And so I'm saying guilty pleasures because we'll tell each other all of the good stuff, right? Oh, I went for a walk, I went for a run, I went to the gym, I spent time with Shelby, and we got body toning going on, and we doing but then what happened after you
What
left
had
that
happened
session?
was
After you left that session, was it a glass of wine or the bottle? Was it a carafe of something? Was it a dozen donuts? Was it a pint or quart of ice cream? Right? Was it the eggnog? 'Tis the season, right? What was it
okay.
that you hit? All right, Marisol, I'm coming to you.
So my guilty pleasure, I mean, I could scarf this down, like forget about it, is tacos, like authentic Mexican tacos with the green hot sauce on it. I can eat like 5 of those things.
We got a
And
good
it has to be
taco
from a
spot.
specific spot. Like, don't bring me no tacos from here or there, because I know the difference. Don't try to hide it or lie to me, because I'll be
He
telling
said,
you,
"Don't
no,
you
I
play
know
with
it's not from that place. And I put I use the entire hot sauce on those 3 tacos. And then I'm like, I need more hot sauce,
I love it.
because there's something about the hot sauce that makes me so freaking happy.
But it's homemade. Can I say that? Because
Ah,
we got a good Mexican taco truck near my sister. So like we got to drive.
mhm.
Maybe it's one near here. I don't know where it is, but my son loves the tacos. So anytime we go over there, and I just feel like it's because it's homemade. Like
Yeah, it has to be authentic. It can't be from the franchise, you
that
know?
part. So that's why I enjoy tacos from the food trucks, right? Because that's from
Mhm.
somebody's kitchen. I know that
No,
sounds
when you come, okay, so I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? This is a confession, and it's gonna be really public right now. This is a confession. I never take people there because I'm like, that's my spot. Like, I don't take nobody there. I'd be like, well, you find your own tacos, girl, because well,
Not
let's
you
say this.
gatekeeping the
When
tacos.
you come next time,
gatekeeping.
we're all gonna go
Gatekeeping.
there. We're all gonna go to my spot.
Oh my
And we're
God.
gonna eat all the tacos there.
All right, Emily's letting us know. We got some places to go. We got some places to go. And thanks for being in our comment streets, Emily. Coconut, that's true. That is true. Like real coconut. Real food, real food. All right, we know we building it up. Jackie.
Oh my goodness. All right. So listen, y'all gotta lean in close. I might have to whisper this one because I don't want everybody to know. So my guilty pleasure is the oatmeal pie. I love a oatmeal pie. I don't know, like
Oh,
I probably could count, how many times a year I have one. But it's like I buy them for the kids, you know. But when they're at school, I go in the cabinet and I grab one. But I don't buy them for me. I buy them for the kids.
Buy for the kids.
I buy them for the
Absolutely.
kids. I buy them for the kids.
They
Okay,
gotta have they snacks when they get home.
that's right. I buy them for the kids, and then
Buy for the
and they be
kids.
like, "Why y'all ate up all them oatmeal pies?" Now I got to go buy some more.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Bliss, we
that's my guilty thing. I don't like ice cream. I don't like a whole lot of. I'm not really big on sweets for real. Like, not big on sweets. But for whatever reason, I love me an oatmeal pie.
oatmeal pies.
That's my
Never.
that's my joint. That's my joint. That's
Okay.
my guilty pleasure.
All right, Bliss, we coming at you. What's your guilty pleasure?
I'm usually a typical dude. I love pizza. I can eat pizza every day. I like cheesesteaks, California cheeseburger. That's like my weakness. But right now, somebody got me hooked on these little Rice Krispie treats, man. The little ones. And they're only like 45 calories per thing. So I grabbed like 10 of them today. Had them at the job, and I was thinking, like, you know what? I'll eat just one. Next thing you know, I'm 9 in. I want that. So you got to calculate. I'm like, what if it's only 45
Right.
calories?
They got it up.
450 calories. Yeah, so I don't know what's in those little Rice Krispie treat things, but they got me on one right now. After the show, I'm gonna go get one.
Yeah, Bliv out working his calculator trying to figure out how many calories he took in the day.
As long as you check in
It
the
has more
service.
it has more calories than mints, okay?
It does, and it does. That's a fact.
Oh,
That is a fact. That's a fact. All right, Tilted. I know you're talking about your Pop Tarts, but
Oh.
what's your guilty pleasure?
Yeah, y'all heard about my little Pop Tart. My guilty pleasure is Popeyes, yo. Listen, they messed around and came out with a $6 big box. This listen. I will sit and order my $6 big box with the blackened chicken tenders, with the mashed potatoes. I'll pay the upcharge for the little macaroni and cheese, and it comes with the biscuit. So I alternate dredging the chicken tender through the mashed potatoes, take a bite, then I take a piece of that biscuit and run it through the mashed potatoes, and then take a bite. It is just a box full of wonderfulness. Yeah, I don't know how I messed around and got caught up on Popeyes. It was, listen, I got rewards now, and they close at midnight. Stop playing.
We talk about the rewards. That's how they get you. Okay,
planning.
That's how they get you with them rewards. But I
I
feel like
some free chicken. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some free chicken, huh?
I feel like the blackened option, right, is on the tad side of healthy, right? It's on the healthier side of healthy than maybe the regular fry. I don't know. This the chicken math that I do when and if I happen to go to Popeyes. Like the fast food math is different. I like right? That part.
Dirty
and
black
if I
is
bought it on rewards, there are no calories.
Dirty black is for show. Dirty black is dope. Dirty black girl.
All of the things I love. I love it. Listen, this is important information to know about your friends. I know to some of y'all who are watching and listening tonight, you're like, what are they talking about? This is literally our get to know deeper session because, like I said, we have spent time and space together. We learning each other, we loving on each other, but you can't really truly love folks unless you know, right? What if we get stuck on the island? Is Bliv gonna be able to make sure that we survive, right? We know if we got electricity, we're gonna be watching the Monster Mash with Jackie. We know we're gonna have Pop Tarts and Popeyes, right? And then Marisol, she not gonna make us organize, but she gonna figure out like what is it that we doing. So we're gonna have tacos, oatmeal pies, and donuts.
And don't forget the lip gloss and the nails, okay?
And the nails, all of the things.
And then
and
I'm going to
whatever is
create some little
inside me shall be fruit.
loincloths to cover up your little.
You said whatever's in Miss
Yeah,
Shelby
loincloths.
Yep. I said whatever in this
We get to
boot.
wear loincloths.
and the boot. Listen,
Yeah.
listen,
Oh.
I feel like
Bring that
Shelby's boots are
Bring
gonna
that-
help
bring the
us
boot.
survive.
As long as you bring that boot, we good. We're safe.
We're gonna be able to open the coconut with it. That's what I think.
This boot.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Y'all are a trip.
Okay. I'm regulating over here. I apologize. It's showtime. What are we doing? Okay. In action. All right, Becky. We're having us a good time tonight. Thank you so much for those who have joined us tonight. You knowing a little bit more about our Tribe 2.0. We know we survivors no matter what. So no matter what it's going to be, we're going to make it to the other side. Because now name one of these guilty pleasures costs more than $10.99. That's all I got to say on that. We balling on a budget over here and super excited about being able to not only spend time together, learn a lot more about each other, but also get some good recommendations for food spots. So Emily, get the details on where the taco spot is. We know you could do it. We know you can get the information from your good girlfriend here. And then the next time we roll through, we just gonna all show up there at the same time to get our tacos together. I love it.
Yeah.
So
The way to my heart is through tacos.
that is what I learned today. That and good television shows. So
Yes.
tacos and TV. There we go. I love it. But authentic tacos, right?
Yeah. And I want to say that show, the group of women, minus Bliv, although he does have the character of a go-getter and a boss, okay? But the women of the group reminds me of us, like how they bossed up and how they're doing this, but then they're individually, but then they're still doing it together. I was like, what?
They had a lot of success with it. So I'm digging in. I haven't finished all of the binge watch, but we like what we see. And I just love the opportunity that for all of the things that we see out in the world, we don't always see togetherness, right? We don't always see how can we work this together? And there's a nemesis, right? That's in the show, and a person who is like always against them, no matter what it is that they're doing. And that's real life, right? Like we all have, whether we want to call them haters, some people just don't want to celebrate.
No. How about we have a protagonist and an antagonist.
Yes.
And just in everything. That's it.
It's there no matter what. But guess what? They keep on winning. And that's what we're doing over here. No matter what happens, we're
gonna win no matter what.
Hey. Love it, love it. Okay, so we got some food spots. Yes. So Emily, we heard it here first. Marisol, you need to tell her where the tacos are. She want to know.
You said, Marisol, you need to tell me because I didn't even. Emily is my friend for 20 years. Okay, I haven't even taken her to my spot.
I don't even know what to say to that. Can I just tell you, this is a surprise to me.
That's how much I love tacos.
Friends like tacos, Marisol.
Marisol is the most giving person.
She was taking me.
Got taco beef.
We got a
She
taco.
told me she was
All
taking
right,
me
all right. I'm
place.
gonna tell you where it is. For once and for all, I'm gonna get it off my chest.
Because you told me you were taking me to your
It
place and it was Italian.
is yes, that's Italian, but now I'm talking about Mexican tacos. So
I
it's
know, but
gonna
you were
be.
holding out and you lied to me talking about that's your favorite place. When all
I
along
Mm.
it was
know, no,
all
I
along
have
it was
favorite
the
Italian, and then I have
all along
favorite.
it was the Mexican place.
Get the boot. Get the boot.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to cause a storm over here.
It's a hot mess. It's a long story. Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen, guys.
I love it.
Run me
I
the
love it.
taco
I love it.
place information. Marisol, I got my
Okay.
Yes,
paper
I'm
ready.
ready.
Okay, all right. So the taco place is La Placita on 12th Street in Allentown, in the downtown area, down that way. It is the best, hands down. Like, I've been to every Mexican spot out here. It doesn't matter if it's fancy, or regular. Oh my God, it's so good. This place is like number one for me. Number one.
Okay.
Everything is good.
Emily,
The rice is fresh.
what
The
she
steak is
said
fresh.
to me. That
They have shrimp soup. They have this. They have everything.
mm-hmm.
You could check their menu online. You hear, Shelby?
I'm already on it. Listen.
You in North
Shelby.
Carolina, Karen. What is you doing?
Oh, what? She said tacos. Y'all playing.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna DoorDash it?
We have to have
Listen,
a
somebody will
conversation.
pay. Somebody will bring it. All I just need to
I
say.
didn't-
They got
I
a
think-
$5 long distance fee. So
Yeah.
I'll pay it. Let's get it.
I think I'm in a season of
Get you home
reevaluating my
towing.
relationship with
Send
Marisol.
Rasheen in to come get your taco.
You hear Shelby trying to bust my chops? Because I took us to an Italian place, but the back is not all Italian. But the food is so good.
Wait,
That
hold
is
up.
Italian.
What was in the back?
Right,
Go
Bliv.
over that part. What was in the back?
Don't do it, Bliv. Don't do it.
I want to know what was in the back too. I would live.
I'm sure
I don't
everybody
know
knows
Okay,
what's in
that.
the
so-
back. She made me sit
Well,
outside.
okay. Italians were not in the back. That is
That's
all
okay.
I'm gonna
That's all she gonna say.
Italians were not in the back, but the food is Italian. The food
Who was
tasted
back there?
Italian and it's Italian. That's it.
Well, Miguel was back there.
Yeah, it was Miguel and Jesus.
Non-Italian.
Non-Italian.
Non-Italian. And it was
Miguel?
so good.
Was it Miguel or was it Jamal?
Non-Italian.
Was it Jamal? Or was it Miguel? I gotta know. I need more details.
Yeah.
Non-Italians. Listen, I plead the fifth. That's it. Non-Italian.
I love it. I love it.
And it was so delicious. Ask Shelby.
I love it. I love it.
That's the
Listen,
same place I took Nikita to. Remember Nikita when we went to the first?
Listen, food is
It's
wonderful.
there.
Listen, that's her side chick spot, y'all. That's her side chick spot.
So there's more than one victim here.
You
Huh?
take the side chicks to the Italian spot.
Oh, with Miguel in the back. Miguel!
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Okay, so we gotta back up. It's Emily's
just
fault.
wow, right? Just wow. Just wow.
Say
Emily's
it's not
fault
so,
because she
Marisol. How
introduced
could I
me to that
possibly-
spot.
Marisol, say it's not so. How could I possibly be the side chick?
Mm.
Jackie, you see what you over here starting? Ain't nobody called about
No,
this
wait,
subject. Now
we
you done
gotta
said
back it up. We gotta
Get
back
that
it
girl
up
some mint.
one moment. It's Emily's fault because she introduced me to that Italian spot.
Wow. So you just hit Emily with a stray. Emily's trying to help Peter with a stray.
So
Oh my
it's Emily's fault. You gotta take it up, Shelby. You gotta take it up with Emily.
No. I cannot.
Emily, we're gonna have to get you into witness protection because your girl out here putting you all the way under the bus.
Yes, Emily.
God.
Putting you in witness protection.
Emily, after all I've done for you,
Why you messing? You busting her
after
chops.
all I've done,
Girls talk.
oh,
I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened. All right.
You didn't say who was in the back.
Oh my God, I told you,
But
non-Italians.
you didn't confirm who.
I can't confirm who because
She
It's
can't
a
I
confirm
secret.
don't
or
want
deny.
specific. No, I can't confirm who because I don't want specific people to go there and snatch anybody up and unrescue them.
Oh, got you. Miguel! Miguel!
Mute
Miguel!
him, mute him,
Right,
mute him, mute him.
right,
Vamos!
right.
Vamos, Miguel!
Listen, listen, Linda. Listen.
Carrie, they acting up.
Listen,
They acting
Linda.
up
What
tonight.
is going on here tonight?
What
I
is
said
going
we would
on?
have
I
togetherness
don't even
tonight,
know.
and we were going to be showing each other all of the love so we can come together. And now we got Emily needing witness protection.
Yep, got me clutching my
Shelby
pearl.
is questioning her life decision.
Ooh,
We got Marisol bringing side chicks to different locations, and I just feel like nobody was safe tonight. What
nope,
had
not one,
happened was
not one.
what had happened was people questioning whether I'm traveling for tacos. Yes, I'm traveling for tacos.
Yes, yes. And I'm gonna take you to the taco spot and the Italian spot that's
Oh,
non-Italian in the back.
oh,
As long as the food is good
Oh my
and
God, it's the
and there are
best.
no
It
health
is the best.
violations,
It's the best out here.
we are here for it.
it
We
was
are here for
delicious.
it.
It was
We are here
delicious, even though I
It
got
was,
taken to
right?
the
You had
side
enough for
chick
the next
place.
day. I had leftovers. I don't know
Yeah,
who doesn't
I
do
feel like
leftovers.
a leftover.
I literally can't see because y'all, we.
Oh,
Thank you so much for joining us, replay viewers. We hope that you enjoy the spectacle of us. Like when we tell you that we do love each other and that this is a joy tsunami, you see,
yes,
these are the shenanigans that happen when we get together. And at least we are in our own homes this evening. Most oftentimes, this is what happens when we out in these streets, just trying to make sure we safe and figure out who's in the back of the kitchen. That's all. But
yes.
thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you invite a friend. Why? Because we all need laughter and love. It's medicine for us right now. With so much else going on, taking these an hour, 90 minutes, whatever it is, for you to feed your soul with something that's coming back for you. Listen, that's what we're here for. So we got one final thing before we wrap it up. We know that the holidays are literally around the corner, right? Like we normally come later in the month, but because next week is that Friendsgiving Day, Thanksgiving Day. So I'm gonna ask, as we have the holidays coming upon us, what are some family traditions or some newer things that you are looking forward to over the next couple of weeks? To whether it's spending time with your family or not seeing them at all. We this is a no judgment zone. But I'm gonna start with you, Tilty. What holiday traditions or family things are you excited for in the next week or so?
Sleep,
Besides the peach cobbler.
sleep. No, yeah, I'm actually excited to get some rest and maybe be able to sleep past 5:30 a.m. for once in my life. Y'all know I gotta force myself to lay down sometimes. And Thanksgiving is typically the time I allow myself to rest. It's different when your children are grown, and it hits different when baby girl volunteered to cook the Thanksgiving victuals. She could burn too. So yeah, mommy gonna lay down this year. Yeah, I'm looking forward to LJ's macaroni and cheese because she be doing that in the kitchen. She keeps it real nice. I look forward to her rendition of the family cornbread stuffing. You know, I think I shared in an earlier broadcast that girl almost jumped me one year because I made the cornbread stuffing without the pork sage sausage in it. I promise y'all I need to sleep with one eye open for at least a week after that year, but that year learned me not to play with my baby girl. So now she's taking over in the kitchen. I am forward to that.
Awesome, awesome. All right, Jackie, what you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to putting up my Christmas tree. How about it? So
I love Christmas time.
Karen.
So now, are you waiting until next Thursday or after, or is this a pre-Thursday?
No. I'm gonna wait till after. Well, I'm actually gonna go out of town for Thanksgiving this year, which is like a first in a
Nice.
very long time. So I'm gonna be going to South Carolina to see some family down there for Thanksgiving. So, but as soon as I get back, it is time. I love putting the tree up, and we have this tradition over the years since my little RJ's been around, where I have a picture of Alex picking him up to put the star on the tree. And for those who may have been following the trend, the past couple years she ain't been able to pick him up to put the star on the tree. So this year we're gonna try something a little different, and I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'll let y'all see it. We're gonna try something different and see
I feel
how it
like
works
we need
out.
to be on 911 standby. So,
You
auntie,
got
No,
auntie,
we need video so this can go viral. I think it's gonna be a time. I think it's gonna be a time.
Need Miguel. Go to that taco spot, get Miguel to help you pick that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Live.
we gone. Listen, we gone. Believe since Miguel is not gonna be making the turkey or the ham, what holiday tradition or holiday fun you looking forward to for the next couple of weeks?
Real quick, I did actually have people at my job thinking my name was Miguel. True story. But anyway, I look forward to my mother's macaroni and cheese, sweet potato pie, especially the sweet potato pie, because my family gets to fighting over it. Every time somebody walk by the table, they want to grab a slice. So, Mom, I love you. Can you please make multiple pies this year? I mean, I know you do, but can you make more than you usually make? Because, got the grandkids now and
Cause
everything.
I'm getting greedy. Cause I'm getting greedy. No.
Yeah, no, that too. Yeah, exactly. But no, I just look forward to the fellowship, the family fellowship. Just seeing everybody in the fam. Watching some football. Bible sparring with my father. Sometimes we just throw out, knowledgeable quote from the Bible to get it popping like that. But that's it. Spending time with fam.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Love that. Wait, who did I got 1, 2, 3. Marisol. I'm trying to keep an eye on my door. My
So I
husband
think
keeps.
that we're probably gonna go to my daughter's.
Yes.
We're probably gonna go to my daughter's house for a little bit, hang out over there, and have a small Thanksgiving here early, and then go to my daughter's house and hang out over there with the kids, and and then come home and just chill. Thanksgiving for me is every day. You know, so it's just one more extra day to just be extra.
Love it. Love
That's
it.
what we.
Love it.
That's what we're gonna do. Just hang out with the family.
Good stuff. Shelby, what holiday traditions are you looking forward to at the Lawson estate?
Well, my tradition has now pivoted because it's just the two of us. My family's South Carolina and my baby is in England. So I will be making reservations. I will not be cooking because I don't know how to cook for two. So I'll be
That's
making
fine.
reservations and watching football and staying in my pajamas and just really just relaxing and just not leaving the house at all. I like my house and I like being home and I just, when it's cold, I absolutely hibernate. So I'm just going to be in the house and do a couple of things, some reorganizing, that kind of stuff, but I'll be home. I don't travel until February. So I'll be
Good,
here, me
perfect
and the miss.
timing. Perfect timing. Because a lot of stuff is
Yeah,
coming in February, guys.
Coming. Love that.
coming,
Love
coming,
that. So
coming. So we'll be home. But everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your families and just think about me over here by myself crying.
well,
No, because what if I pop over to your house? What if I pop over?
There won't be any
If I
food.
pop over, it's
you better
over.
bring them tacos. That's your
We gotta
You better bring
taco
them damn
taco, Grand
tacos
Selby.
You better bring those
instead of taking
tacos
me for free. Don't you bring no Italian over here. I'm gonna tear you up.
You better bring yourself some tacos. Is what you better do. I
You
love it.
better
I
We
have
can
love
some
taste
next
the
time I see
tacos.
you. You better have some tacos in that pocketbook. But
it.
Ah,
I love it. I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
put
everybody
him right.
have
I'm gonna put him in here.
okay. But everybody have a wonderful time with your family and just extend grace to family members. I know how it is when everybody gets together and your patience is tested. So just really enjoy your families and just know that we're all different and we're all flawed and we're all in this thing together. So
And shout out to y'all who are just looking forward to staying home alone. Like everybody done, yeah. I'm not one of those, right? But I enjoy being at home. One of my challenges, of course, my older grandchildren are closer, so we'll be coordinating with them so that they can come in, breeze through like a hurricane, eat all my food, and then say their favorite words, "Bye, Mimi." Like I feel like all in a 10-minute span. But get the opportunity to cook for them. We normally do like once a month that they come over and they get, some of Mimi's cooking. And that may or may
oh
not
baby.
make the husband a little jealous, but I try to get him a meal in there in between the month when I can. So looking forward to that. And I look forward to them coming as much as I look forward to them going back home. Don't come over here and mess up my house now. Y'all can eat this food, clean up after yourselves. Like that's the one thing they love to, like, literally dine and dash when they come over here. So I have to remind them, nope, y'all cleaning up. I'm not cooking and cleaning. That's what we not doing here. I'm gonna cook or I'm clean. So we usually have a good opportunity. And for our family, we normally have a year with all of us, and then a year that we share with like the in-laws and significant others. And so this is our off year.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. So I get to cook less. I don't know how to cook for two either. So we'll do a lot of cooking. Plus, I'm in North Carolina. There's a lot of people who could like burn. I mean, really, really cook. Those hole in the wall spots where you could get you a whole full plate, one protein and two sides and a cornbread or a biscuit for $10.99. I will support small business on purpose. You hear me? I'm trying to keep the economy going. Wow, not overheating in the kitchen. So we're gonna see how all of this goes. But I love hearing about all of your things. So here's one thing that I want to ask, and it may not be, this is going to be our final question, I promise, because we're getting out of here. This is our get to know you session. If there's a question and you see it, replay viewers, go ahead in the comment street so we can keep up and know, what are your guilty pleasures? What holiday traditions are you looking forward to? What are you streaming, listening to? Those things, because we want to stay connected to all of you as well. But we got a lot of shows, right? And we have a lot of guests that come to this Unhinged table. And it could be different sessions. Some of you have also been our guests in different capacities. So today's question is, what who is one of your favorite past guests that we have invited to our Unhinged live table? And whether you saw it live, replay, came through real quick on the comment and in the comment streets, who is your favorite past guest?
Oh,
All right.
that's hard. That's not a fair question
I got
because
one. I got one.
there's so many good ones, and then like a lot of them are community leaders out here, so it's like so hard to choose. Super, super hard.
You got 60 seconds.
I can't. I'm trying to think of her name though. Can I say
Okay,
one?
so
Shelby.
I did
Shelby's
like
got one. Shelby's
Veronica.
got
I did
one.
like
You ready?
Veronica's. I did like
Oh,
Veronica Moore's her whole entire conversation had a lot, like she dropped some juicy gems in there, like you needed a notepad for that one. So I would say that would be like on my top five. You got to give me top five. We can't do the whole number, like the top
Okay.
five.
We'll say that. All right. Shelby, I saw your hand.
Yes, I think Javadi Crawford Basket because I personally know her and I've seen the transitions and the journey of her life. So just for her to even come onto a podcast and speak, like she started over the last few years, she's really come out of her shell and started to use her voice with purpose. And just to see that transition in her is just a beautiful thing. And I have to say that she was one of the most impactful or thought provoking guests that you've had, just because I know a lot of the journey and how proud I am of her. So that's it.
Love it, love it.
All right, we got two tilted. Who you got?
Oh wow, I'm kind of like Marisol. I would love a top five, but you only asked for one tonight. I've got to go ahead and show mad love to our girl, our sister friend, empowerment circle sister, none other than Empress Alicia Christine Beach.
Love it.
She
Love it.
was one of my favorite conversations. We had that a couple seasons ago with Alicia. She is magic. That's the easiest way for me to describe that young lady. I've enjoyed being on the front row seat of the evolution of her life. And I'm just blessed by all of her wonderful adventures. I love the fact that she is fearless and she just goes and she explores, she's inquisitive, and she's always seeking, and she's always learning, and she's always extending herself to others in a capacity that is hard to put into words. I know she's your sister in the yoga game and the mindfulness, the wellness. I appreciate just how she shared her journey to healing by, de-stressing and becoming unbusy. I took a lot from the conversation with Alicia, not only becoming unbusy in physical things, the busyness of life, but even in the busyness of how we practice our faith. She's like a cool drink of water. Yes, she is.
All right.
Love that. Love that. Appreciate that. All right. We got Marisol. Jackie, who you got? Who you rolling with?
Oh, see, that's why I was like, it's definitely my favorite show. It was just it was just all around like super entertaining and hilarious. I can't remember her name. It was a comedian. She lived in North Carolina.
Crazy
I think
Crazy
Carl.
Carla.
Crazy Carla. She had me in stitches.
Yeah, she was funny.
And number two, like it was just a real conversation. Like it was, just kind of like, talking to a sister or something. And it was nuggets in there, and just listening to her story and, just the progression of how the conversation went along. Definitely one of my top entertaining shows.
Love it.
Um,
Love it. Love it.
it was
Love
just
it.
all around entertaining. So,
Fun fact, I got to see Carla this weekend. Now that we've moved, I'm a little bit closer and she's a little bit closer. She was in a production of For Colored Girls. And in true Carla fashion, we had a gentleman in the audience who was, they had a talk back and it was in reference to why the man killed his children. And if you ain't seen it, and it's a spoiler alert, well, then you late to the party. But the person was giving all of the excuses for the reasons why, like trying to justify it almost like, well, it was a bad situation, a bad day. And, I love Carla because she's always the same person no matter what room that she's in. And she was like, sir, no, and he quoted a scripture in support of it, which was really weird. I don't really know what to say to that. But her response was, there are evil people in the world, right? Like there are people who do mean folks harm. And this is the reason why it's so important for us to love on one another. It's so important for us to understand that kindness it is a minimum in most cases, but it's very necessary in every case. So shout out to Carla. Crazy Carla. Yeah, she out here doing her thing. So stay tuned. Some more of that as I continue to make connections out here in these North Carolina streets. Love that. Bliv, you got favorites?
I mean, I would love to say any single one of you wonderful individuals, but I'm gonna treat this like my children. You know, I don't have a favorite child, so I can't single anybody out. So I guess I have to be biased since I do Christian hip hop music, and have to say when y'all have my boy Birdie up on here, my man Birdie Bertrand McKinney. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, love it.
I'm
And he's
feeling
got
the
good
vibe,
music,
feeling the
new
vibe, feeling
music
the
that
music.
he's dropping. Love that. And he always brings a good vibe. So that's
Shout out to Birdie.
definitely a good choice on that one. So this one is hard for me, right? Because I remember a lot of them. So definitely Veronica was a huge one for me. I love being able to connect with Janika Covington, Mama Nika's, I don't know what the rest of it is, but just I love that we had the opportunity to talk to people from all different types of backgrounds, and that each person is able to bring something that is impacting not just our world, but like dropping nuggets all the time. One of my most fun ones was with Walt Leon, where we literally were dancing on camera, learning his
Soul
dance.
bounce, the
And
soul
that
bounce,
soul bounce, like
soul bounce,
I
sweet
promise.
soul bounce.
And I love it because we got the move, but we love genuine people, right? And so that's one of the things that excites me to be like, who coming this time, right? Who coming to the table? And so I'm excited that as we roll out to the end of the year, we got some more guests that are coming, and hopefully, the right answer for all of us, our favorite guest, is the next guest that's coming. Ow! All that, clacking it. Okay. So the time is upon us. We appreciate all of you all who have stuck out with us. You laughed with us. You might have been in tears with us. You might be trying to figure out who actually is cooking that Italian food at the restaurant, and whether your tacos are authentic or not. All of the things we don't went through. We tell y'all, grab your passports, because you never know where our journey will take us when we get on board. But listen, Tilted, I'm gonna need you to lean a little closer and do the official intro, because it's time to eat. It's
It's
time to eat.
oh yeah, and we're talking about feeding our physical man and our physical woman as we are just swiftly approaching the Thanksgiving holiday. But our endeavor here at Unhinged Live is to ensure week after week that we make sure that we're keeping you lifetime fine. That means we're addressing you as well as ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. So I'm asking you to get ready, get ready, get ready. Y'all know I'm greedy for the word, y'all. Get ready for another on time ready word for my very own in-house certified master life coach. I'm talking about not DJ such and such. I'm talking about DJ Cash, Coach Cash, Karen Sims Harrell of Twisted Threads LLC, coming at you with this week's reflection of purpose. Karen, take it away, sis.
Love it, love it. So today, I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, right? We always come to you with the title, and today's title, we want to remind you: stay focused, stay focused. There are a lot of different things that are going on in the world, and yes, things need your attention. Not telling you to shirk any of your responsibilities, because if something fall through, y'all can't come over here. So make sure all of you are accountable for everything that you are responsible for. Now, listen, I'm here for the prayer and conversation, but as I'm telling you to stay focused, you know the goals that you set for yourself, maybe at the beginning of the year, maybe 6 months ago, maybe life threw you a curveball and you're thinking on, oh no, I did not complete, but you still got time. We got 44 days. We'll say If you start tonight, you got 44 days. If you start tomorrow, you got 43 in 2025. Well, it only takes 40 days to solidify a new habit, right? In 21 days, your mind can be reset for you to start a new thing that will impact and change your life, but it takes your focus. So, for my fellow procrastinators, right? This is the final quarter. This is the final moment. This is that last call before 2 a.m. and they kick everybody out and you find out whether that man or that woman is as cute as you thought they was in the dark. This is that time for you to figure out how you staying focused will get you to the finish line. And that's the important thing. Yes, we've had curveballs thrown at us. Yes, we've had to make brick with straw, right? We didn't even have bricks to build the wall, but there is something that is within you that God gave you before your birthday, right? Before they dropped you down to heaven, if that's how you think it happened, before your mama met your daddy, before the back seat of the Cadillac, all of those things, before all of that happened, destiny was placed inside of you. And so we want to remind you that even though difficulties come, even though things come and you like, I want to throw my hands up and I don't want to do it, everything that we have accomplished came with a journey. And on that journey, it didn't always have straight roads. Sometimes there were lumps and bumps and we scraped our knees. Some of us got scars that we had to put tattoos on because now we didn't know what to do with that. Well, now your beauty, your ashes are turned into beauty as you continue to stay focused to get to that finish line. So if it is for you to continue writing that book, figuring out what's that game plan, we celebrated this evening as we talked about our dear sister friend Marisol and how everything looked last year, and there were goals that were set, and now we see stuff and we don't even know how to turn it off. Like, of course she's in that area. Of course we see these things. Of course the limelight is on us, because if you see success that's coming from this tribe, it's because we put in the work. Right? We come in here and we had a whole 90 minutes of laughing and fun. But you know what happened before this? We worked. You know what happened during this? Some of us were still working. You know what's going to happen as soon as we hit the end button? We're going to still be working. Stay focused, y'all. There's a win ahead. And understand this, that anything that is worth working for, the enemy will try to create a footstool for you. He will try to distort your thinking on things. But this is the reason why we say that renewing of your mind. Make sure you're doing it every day or several times a day if you need it, right? If you watch news more than once a week, you need a renewing of your mind every 30 seconds, doggone it. So okay, we're going to give Shelby her 60 minutes and all of the things that she's watching. Make sure you're staying focused. Why? Because as always, I'm reminding you, I'm here for the cake, and we cannot get to the cake if we remain unfocused in the work that we're doing, unfocused in the mission that has been assigned to us before our actual birthday. It's time for us to live it out, y'all. We see so many people with the rest in peace, but we still got work to do. So while there is breath in your body, make sure that you are doing yourself the service that you deserve. Show up for you, y'all. Stay focused till you get to the end. Tilted, turning
Yes,
it over to you. Hope you
Yes,
follow
ma'am.
that.
I would burp, but that's not ladylike. That's not ladylike.
Love it, love
Thank
it.
you so much for that wonderful, wonderful, encouraging word, Miss Karen Sims Harrell, Coach Cash herself of Twisted Threads LLC. You all are tuned into Unhinged Live. We are the tribe, and I am surrounded by some of the bestest people walking the face of the earth. And I'm looking at my Gucci. It's about that time. Karen, it looks like we've approached the end of the show.
Yes.
Might I have the opportunity to issue a brief Just Be encouragement?
Well, it wouldn't be end of a show without the Just Be. So take it away.
This week, I just got to encourage you all to continue to just be everything God designed you to be. You know, through my years of faith study, I've come to understand that first and foremost, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God, my Father, and that I also am capable of doing all things through Christ who who strengthens me. And I walk in the knowledge and the understanding that if God be for me, he is more than the world against me. So if the world comes against me and tries to tell me that I'm anything less than God's favorite daughter, I got to pop my collar and brush the dirt off my shoulder and say, back up off me, son. Because the last time I checked, remember, I can do all things. So that means if God gives me the idea, that means he's going to give me the ability to create it. So just be the flyest positive hip hop artist out there in the street. Just be the flyest nail tech, celebrity nail tech artist. If that's who God pre-designed you to be, and just be everything. Mr. and Mrs. We got Mr. and Mrs. Lawson on the screen. I feel special. He's listening and it looked like he's enjoying himself from the smile up on his face. Just be multifaceted like Shelby. Use every creative gift that God has placed in your vessel, because the last time that I checked, many of us are getting closer to the end of our life than we are to the beginning. So I suggest you make the best of becoming, just being everything that God would desire you to be. Now, of course, we're going to check it against the Holy Spirit, who's our guide, who's always with us, always gut checking us. And sometimes he got to throat check me because I'm a Virgo, but allow me to digress. The Holy Spirit is our guide. And when we need a reminder, we have access. We have access to a book, basic instructions before leaving Earth. Yes, I know that might seem a little bit juvenile, but baby, the last time I checked, and I could honestly sit here and say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I know what I know. Listen, I am everything that God says that I am because the Bible told me so. So just be intentional about becoming the greatness God predestined you to be. You know why I say that? Because somebody in the grocery store aisle 2 needs you, and that them glitter shavings that you drop off as you come and as you go. There's somebody in the fabric store that's glimpsing beyond a little bit of polyester, just observing how your little light is shining. You are the apple of God's eye. So just be. We are Unhinged Live. And what say ye? Any last words, tribe? Any last words? All right, I hear crickets and bracelets jingling.
Silence.
So, Coach,
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Listen, we gonna wrap this up for the evening. We thank you all who been riding with us, those who did a drive by and a pop through. We appreciate you all. You see our tribe here, and we want to spread love in everything that we're doing. Thank you so much, Tilted, for that beautiful just be and a reminder of all of the things that we are continuing to do in our world. Listen. Y'all gonna see us soon. If you see us out here on these social media streets, make sure you liking, make sure you sharing these broadcasts so that we can get the message out that there is work being done and we are sharing this joy tsunami, right, in a great big way. For those of you who do celebrate, enjoy the upcoming Thanksgiving season. We're gonna be putting up Christmas trees and truth be told, Jackie, I'm a tree and Christmas wreath junkie, so we got about 15 Christmas wreaths that Alfred is gonna put up. It's okay. He married me. He knew this before we got married and married anyway. I'm going to take a moment from one of the assignments that Shelby gave her students, and in line with what you said, too. Remember to do something kind for somebody, right? And not for the gram, not for social media, just because the world needs our kindness today. So go ahead out and take that same assignment that the ninth graders are proud to come back and report. We want to remind you, do something kind for somebody and then come and run and be contagious so that somebody else can do more and more and more. That's what the world needs now. That's what our community needs. Unhinged Tribe 2.0. It's about that time. We out.
Thank you, Kamish. I see you, boo.
Have a good week, everybody.
Yes.
And oil them cuticles is getting dry out.